Okay, Renee, you are being picked up on the street. Van pulls up, pulls you in, and takes you away. That is what's happening. What are you using to not be taken away? Yep.
Well, probably my evade. Like, no! Push away. Get away!
Okay. No.
No. So that'd be
Not your shape.
my evade plus 10 plus.
One of them and they all grab
we already used mobility, right? Does it matter?
You could use mobility if you would like.
Did we or did we?
I think you did, but you guys can use mobility again. It's not an event. Events you can't.
Okay, I guess I'm trying to understand the difference between the two then.
Yeah.
Between the two, what?
What's our insight? I don't.
Insight is your knowledge. It's basically like your intelligence, your knowledge.
Are you asking for the value, Renee?
Yeah, the value
is 3 for the Pantheon.
Okay, so the same. You know what? We'll just do some evade. I thought I could maybe try to be smart about it, but we'll just dodge out of the way.
I like the.
Well, you could use your tech. What's your tech?
My tech's 10. So
you can use your tech plus your insight, like you saw it coming, like on the dark web, maybe.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about doing something. Yeah, sure, let's do that.
Okay, so your insight plus tech. So that's
I'll do that. I'll type really fast with the keyboard. Yeah.
Okay. Exactly.
I do that thing that they do in the movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, where they just sit there and they type crazy.
Apparently, that's good enough, right? You know, I mean, if wiggling your fingers was good enough in a magic movie, you know, then wiggling your fingers is good enough in a tech movie, right?
True.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're going to use our we'll use our insight plus power, which is a 10. So you've got a 13, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I've got a -3. I rolled a 13, so I get a partial, which means that they almost got you, but they would do 2 points to your guys' grandeur.
Gotcha.
So, gonna let that ride?
Well, we got 0 points to burn. Do we just want to spend one and negate it, or?
You tell me.
I mean, we just got 10.
What else do we use?
I'd say we spend it.
Yeah. What else do we use Pantheon hero points for? But those are used in the event too, right, Jerry?
Yep.
Right.
They're basically just your hero point pool.
But we do have 13, which is insane. So why not?
I thought we had more than that. Do we have more?
Yeah.
I thought we had
7
17.
-3 plus 3 plus 10. Oh wait, you're right. Yes, that's 20. We're at 20 right now. No.
No, you should be at 17.
We're at
17. I think we're at 17.
You're right. We're at 17. I'm making no sense. Pay no attention. So,
well, there's been a lot of push.
So you're using one, right?
Let's use one.
Okay, cool. Who has the highest charisma attribute out of all of you guys?
Duh.
I got a big 0.
Not me. 0.
Oh shit! You're kidding.
Not a social animal.
I have the highest
Nope.
charisma.
Yeah. He has the highest charisma.
Why do you think we keep you around?
But more than 0.
Yeah, they don't keep you around because of.
They keep me around because of my bombs.
Yeah.
That is true.
Mostly the fear effect, actually. That's just awesome.
Well, and also I need.
All right.
Actually, you know what? I need to rack up my perception because that's like really shitty.
Okay. So anyway, this is what they're doing. They're doing basically a social campaign against you, Fair Strike. Oh. Since it didn't work to try to get you, this is, because they get 4 attacks to you guys' 3.
Oh, I get it. I'm getting it, am I? All right, then.
Yeah, so you're getting it, and they're going to do their social plus their insight against you. Basically, they're taking like little bits and stuff that they found about you. Your time as a career as, he blew this up. This guy just runs around blowing stuff up,
That's why I'm using Might and Bomb.
Might and Bomb. Okay. Might and Bomb comes out to what?
That would be 9 and 3. So that is 12.
12, and I've got an 8. So that means it's a -4 to my roll.
I just like it. They're like, this guy runs around bombing stuff. And it's like, oh, that's funny. They're broadcasting stations. They're all over the ground.
That's right. Okay, so they would have done 2 points of damage. Would you guys like to negate that?
I think so, unless Ron has
Okay.
any objections.
No objection.
I did well, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Some more.
No, you only have to spend one.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now, what are you guys doing? How are you guys reciprocating? We'll start with Ditto. How are you reciprocating? This is when you guys go on the offensive. How are you guys reciprocating against Argentina and the Power Elite?
Now, could you use Scholar to just kind of understand who they are and what they've done in the past and use it against them? Like, look at their weaknesses? Let's do that.
Cool.
Scholar and, I don't know. Maybe, what's our might? What's our might?
You could use might. You could use your insight.
But it sounds to me like it's more like insight.
Yeah, okay, let's do insight then. So that'd be 13.
Okay. And what are you trying to do?
Basically, I'm kind of going back, looking at their history of their skullduggery and what they've done in the past, and try to use that their weaknesses against them. Like, I know what you're going to do. You guys, use the same playbook.
-8 to your roll. It's their insight and their avoidance.
Ooh.
That's what they're using.
So it's +5.
You got +5? Okay.
So that's 16.
16. Okay, so
that's a good roll.
Cool. And you used your insight, so you do 5 points to them. Basically, your insight plus the margin of success. So that's 5 points that they will spend. Okay. Okay. So you do that. You're basically finding all the dirt on them. They're like, hey, weren't you guys once Nazis? And they're like,
would be sort of step one in all of this.
Yeah.
I mean,
true.
Where shall I start my
fear strike?
investigations? I wonder where.
Yeah, exactly. What is Fear Strike doing? How are you going after them?
Me again? Come on, we haven't seen him.
That's right.
Let's Sewerman do the job.
Sewerman, Xenophon, what are you doing?
I was sorely tempted to actually back up all of the sewers in what you call it in that would affect people who weren't directly involved in this thing. So I kind of felt bad about that.
People might not like this as
the
much.
Power Elite sewers and all their like nasty little government facilities and stuff.
Yeah,
that's
I
right.
just had this vision of like, what's that gurgling noise? That's horribly tempting. But I think what we need is something equally publicly humiliating, which you know how these guys are famous for, like, making these like big speeches, standing in front of millions of people, ranting, raving, and these banners everywhere and all this kind of stuff. Thousands of people shuffled into a courtyard and made cheer.
Right.
And that would be a monumentally bad time for the plumbing to explode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Now, you're done up. All your officers are in their best uniforms. Everyone's standing there. You're looking really impressive, except you're just being covered in 3 million gallons of shit.
Right. Okay.
That is personal.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I wanted to be gift worthy,
So this sounds
true. Okay.
This sounds like your power, right?
Yeah, definitely my power.
Okay, it's power plus what?
Maybe tech. Is it skill or attribute?
It's attribute. So
maybe perception, figure out, or intelligence.
No. It's the attribute of your pantheon plus your skill or power that you are bringing to the table.
Right. So you have to look at the
So there are. I can see the short versions of the pantheon sheet, but I don't know what the actual. Oh, they're. No, they're not there. Sorry. So there's authority, fortitude,
insight, might, mobility. Then your grandeur, your renown, and then your hero points.
I think we could go for a might. This is pretty much a raw show of power.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
it's pretty blunt, Excuse me.
Okay.
Yep, I think so, because it's going to involve me basically taking as much waste as I can out of the largest city in their area and just like punting it all back up and at them.
Okay, so they're going to use their fortitude plus power to stop this. So you have a minus 10 to your roll. So what do you have total? Minus 10.
Minus 10. And sorry, what is the might score of our group?
3.
So 3 is my net before I roll.
Okay, go for it. You have a plus 3 to your roll.
Okay. Ooh, 15 plus 3, 18.
18.
Nice.
Okay.
18 is a good roll. Is there... I'm just checking. Yeah, it's just margin of success 2, which is nice.
Yep, so that's plus that. So you would do 7 points of damage. However, you used might, and you guys are particularly brutal and savage.
When we use might in Pantheon conflicts, we add +2 per 25 Pantheon renown. So we have 20, and I don't know if that's inclusive or not. So if it is,
no, you get it.
Our +1.
Yep. Yeah. No. Well, you get
no +2. Right, +2 per 25 Pantheon renown. So therefore, we get +2, adds +2.
Yep. +2 to your damage
attribute.
Yep. So let's see. You would have had a might, so that would have been 5. Plus, you did an additional 4 points, so you did 9 points to them. Zip. Okay.
And the flyer drop, has a nice picture of them calling them the power excrete.
Right.
The power excrete. Oh man, this is
pretty good.
That's
you
right.
should get a point for that.
This power excrete. That's right. That's the new meme.
Pay a bunch of hackers to kind of put that GIF everywhere. So.
That's right. With them flying off the toilets.
And proud of that.
I'm going to send so many missiles my way.
That's right. So what will Fear Strike, what is he doing for his
Well, it will involve fear and insight, because I am going to target, probably with Ditto's help, because it's the Pantheon's insight, which is collective. I am going to target the network of non-power elite who benefit from the power elite's activities, and the politicians who aren't really members and stuff like that. And we're going to pick a half a dozen of them across Argentina, or perhaps related, interests across adjacent borders. And we will pick 6 of those people, some of them public figures, some of them not. And we are going to fear be them.
Fear be them. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, you have a -8 to your roll.
Well, my fear is 4, and the insight is 3. So that means that... Oh, no, sorry. My fear is 7. So that's 10 that I'm bringing to the table. How much did you say it was a -4?
-8.
Oh, -8. So
it was -8.
So it's a +2 to this roll, correct?
Yes.
For an 11 on the dice, so that is a 13, and all those hero points in our Pantheon are just sitting there after all.
They are.
I was going to say,
would you like to spend
them
some?
Into the previous successes. Say that again, please.
Would you like to spend some?
Yeah, 3.
Fantastic.
Why would you ever spend less than 3 hero points? I don't get that part. So
that's right. Well, sometimes you might not need them, depending on the roll.
Except for that.
Yes. What was I going to say? So, what would your roll total be then? You rolled an 11,
plus
right?
2.
Or no, you rolled a.
I rolled.
So you rolled a 12. Okay, so you got a 21 total.
Oh, yeah.
That's a nice level 3 margin of success.
Yeah, we should have been putting the points in the whole time, if you ask me.